We are Team 5, and we would like to talk about UNIQLO's adaptive pricing strategies for resilient growth in Greater China. Before we begin, I would like to introduce our members, Megavi, Henry, Philip, and myself, Sayuri. For our agenda, I would like to talk about the company UNIQLO, followed by the problems or challenges they are facing, and our solutions and impact, and some of the alternatives, and finally the conclusion. First of all, about UNIQLO. UNIQLO is a leading fast retailing brand founded in Japan and expanding its operation all over the world in 25 countries, which are in red. UNIQLO is known for its innovative designs, wide range, affordable price, and high quality casual clothing. For their industry trends, they are sustainability, digital transformation, and localization. Looking at their overview of overall financial results, they have a steady increase in their both revenue and a profit, especially for their global revenue in UNIQLO International. One of the main reasons why UNIQLO was so successful and become the lead of fast fashion industry is because of its strong partnership with a Japanese chemical company, Toray. This enabled them to innovate fabric technology, which is very crucial for their high performance lineups, such as heat tech and aerism. This is UNIQLO's product differentiation. Although they have been segmented as monopolistic competition, they have been struggling in some prominent markets recently, which is Greater China. And Henry will touch on that on the next slide.
Thank you, Sayuri. Let's talk about what is happening in China market. Related with UNIQLO, the main issue is that the revenue share decreased in Greater China during the last 3 years. As you can see, in 2022, it was 25%. In 2023, it was 23.4%. And this year, it will be the same, 22.4%. But all of these have causes, and we can check them in detail in the circle below. First, let's talk about the economy in Greater China. Because of COVID-19, the economy suddenly downturned. The specialists expected a good and a normal rebound effect, but after reopening the market, it didn't happen. But now, exactly how they predicted. And it's because of the external and internal markets, because while China reopened factories, all the worldwide was closing factories and economies was in going through a recession. And also in 2022, there were other downturns in China's markets because of the impact of the outside markets. And in general, they didn't recover, as you can see in the graph. Then we can talk about another rare situation that there happened an abnormal weather because last winter was not as cold as it was in the past. Also, sales were not an easy goal to approach. Finally, we can find competitors like H&M and Gap that are always close to UNIQLO because of the type of clothes. However, we cannot forget about local competitors like Hint. If now we can go to the right part in the top of the slide, we can see a normal demand in a normal scenario, but because of the change of the weather, we can see below other chart that the impact that they have in sales. Because if you have, okay, now the problem statement. The situation is, as I mentioned before, the country in general, Greater China, is they have a downturn in their economy. Also, they don't have too much uh, increasing, or they didn't expect to increase the size of the economy. The complication to what this is like the weather is not helping for sales, and the problem statement is it happened with Chinese is because about the economy, or because of the economy, the price sensitive of the consumers is or are on downturn, same as the economy, and the customers prefer to consumption less quality, or at least less expensive products. And the scope in general is we're going to focusing on the Greater China.
So, considering the economic downturn of the Chinese GDP since COVID-19, and combined with the psychological behavior of the consumers, and also the dramatic heat in winters that China experienced in 2023, we have evaluated some of the pricing methodologies and are proposing a few solutions that UNIQLO can consider. The first two solutions comprise of addressing the concerns relating to the economic downturn. So, second degree price discrimination is one of the methodologies which involve bulk pricing, where more than one unit of a product can be bundled together and sold. Also, Uniqlo can consider having a winter bundle pricing, so which can comprise of a pair of cap, gloves, a muffler, or even an everyday bundle of multiple socks. The also offers pertaining to buy three get a 10% off, or having discounts on volumes can help with increasing the sales and also boosting the confidence of the consumers. The second alternative can also be around the peak pricing, where Uniqlo as a brand would consider an optimum pricing during the peak demand season. But on days when it's believed that the sales are projected to be lower, or during a period there is a projection of lower sales, they can consider having some loyalty benefits to existing customers to boost up their sales. From an impact perspective, Uniqlo can witness an increase in sales, increase in volume of sales. This methodology was adopted by Shein, and they have seen an increase in the last 4 years, substantially in the revenue. Also, this can help them with an inventory management process wherein they will not have to carry costs towards obsolete inventory, and also can have a working capital turnover at a faster rate. If not applied, then the converse would apply, wherein there would be lower incentives to buy, and also the inventory turnover costs would substantially increase. The next solution is more towards the unfavorable climate. While the climate cannot be reversed, but having psychologically sharing with the customers some experiences around the around maybe ski resorts or winter sports can be beneficial towards building also the economy, and also having and boosting up the sales. So, for example, where we have the heat tech products, we can also have some ski brochures or posters put up, wherein customers can be motivated to consider an adventure of that sort. At an overall level, if you look at the impact, it will help in a cross promotion opportunity. So where you would have ski resorts or winter sports activities being promoted. This has been witnessed by Burton in the last couple of years, where they did see an increase in sales when they collaborated with the winter sport stores. It also increases the footfall in the stores, where people are more motivated, and overall as an economy we benefit on boosting up sales. So these were the two solutions that we believe were optimum. We did consider some other alternative solutions, which Philip would take us through.
Thank you, Megavi. We have considered these other alternatives, but had to rule them out, starting with third-degree price discrimination. This we had to rule out. This involves same products or commodities being sold at different segments and sold to different groups at a different price point. However, we would not. This was not possible for implementation considering the different groups in the retail industry for same product. And then we had also considered two-part pricing. This comprises of products and services being sold at fixed prices and recurring prices. The clothing segment um, in retail industry does not entail or provide or create room for fixed and recurring charges, which can be levied, and thus pricing method will not be applicable. Another area which we have looked at is in anchoring, which involves psychological bias. And premium products are sold at high prices, lower quality products are sold at low prices, and setting a price for medium level products. The variations in this will lead to inventory risk and also blocking working capital. We have looked at the problem statement, which involves price sensitivity of consumers due to economic downturn and also the low consumer consumption due to unfavorable climatic conditions. However, we have also looked at the competitions that UNIQLO faces and preferred solutions that would address or boost consumer patronage towards UNIQLO. We had looked at the second degree price discrimination. We have looked at collaborations as possible solutions that UNIQLO could adapt. However, Greater China remains a critical market for UNIQLO, that the economic downturn, extreme climatic changes, and heightened competition demand innovative solutions. By embracing these pricing strategies which we provide, we believe that UNIQLO can not only mitigate these challenges, but will also emerge stronger in the region. So if UNIQLO embraces these suggestions, what it will do is that it will bolster consumer confidence and brand loyalty and safeguard its market share in Greater China. However, if this were not implemented by UNIQLO, this could lead to operational inefficiencies. However, in conclusion, these steps will ensure that UNIQLO remains relevant in a competitive market. Thank you. How many minutes?